Welcome back to Wake Up America Weekend. It's been more than 2 weeks since that devastating train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, that sent toxic chemicals into the air and possibly in the water, leaving residents questioning whether they should even drink that water.
Yeah, it really is an awful situation. I would be questioning the same thing myself. Now, for more on this, we want to welcome in the mayor of East Palestine, Trent Conaway. Trent, thank you so much for joining us. Now, first of all, I want to ask you how the residents are doing there. How are the people of East Palestine, rather? How are they feeling and how are they coping out there?
They're worried. Everybody's worried. It's an ongoing situation that we have to keep our foot on, and there's definitely health concerns. Maybe not right now, but for the long term, what exactly is going to happen? So.
Yeah. So, Mayor, all of these reports are coming back from the EPA that the air is safe, the water is safe, but we're also seeing video of the water. We're seeing some sort of sheen over it. We're hearing about dead pets and dead wildlife. So many questions surrounding what have you heard the latest? I mean, you see just how devastating and catastrophic this train derailment was. What are you hearing from the residents there on the ground?
Well, there's three types of water here. There's the municipal drinking water system. All tests have came back positive from it. There is nothing in the water at all. It's the same water as it was before the accident. The same people are testing it as far as our people at the village, and then now we have 4 or 5 other people testing it with EPA, Ohio Department of Health, our actual county health department. Then there's the groundwater for wells. Anybody that has a well, they need to be drinking bottled water till the test results come back, and maybe even after the test results come back to make sure everything's good. And then there's the creeks and the open waterways, and yes, they're definitely polluted. There's a sheen on them when you stir them up. There was a confirmed fish kill of over 3,500 fish. There's definitely some ecological challenges ahead for us.
Wow.
Now, I just want to quickly ask you something because Norfolk Southern received a letter from the EPA only a couple of days ago after everyone had already moved in, saying that they found even more toxic chemicals than had already been announced. Is this a concern to you?
Yes, it's a concern, but I think those chemicals were on the train manifest itself, so they had to make them aware of that. They definitely were still leaking. The quantities are still up in the air, but yes, it was definitely concerning that there was more than what we thought there was from the beginning. But the cleanup is actually going pretty well. But there's still a long way to go. I mean, we're all concerned for how long this is going to take.
Mayor, President Biden, he hasn't announced his plans to go there. Vice President Harris, Pete Buttigieg, yet former President Donald Trump, he's expected to be in East Palestine next week. Do you find this encouraging? What do you expect from the visit?
I think it's a little too late now.
How do you feel the fact that the president hasn't come yet and the vice president?
I would have thought they would have came, but they haven't now. So I think it's a little too late. I think now it's just, if they come, it's going to be as we like to call it around here, a dog and pony show. I don't think it's a sincere action. As far as former President Trump, I think that could maybe be a positive. It seems like, as soon as he announced he was going to come, then automatically here comes FEMA. So, I mean, it could be a coincidence, but, I don't know. So.
Do you think as well that the EPA and other authorities jumped the gun, so to speak, by lifting the evacuation mandate and allowing people to come back to their homes?
I personally don't feel that they did. That was a data driven decision. They said the air is good, and they are the experts, so we had to take their word for it that what they're saying is truthful. There's a lot of people that wanted to get back to their home. Maybe we shouldn't have let the people right by the tracks come back as soon, but I don't think so. I think we made the right decision by letting them come back. I am concerned that people are showing rashes and some health concerns, and we definitely need to find out exactly what's going on.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor Trent Conaway of East Palestine, Ohio. We are praying for you and hoping that you get all the help that you guys will need. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
we really are.
Thank you very much.